Hey y'all, look at what we have here. So while we've been waiting several days for Tony Buzbee to come forward and give a statement, tell us something about that interview that happened over the weekend. Um, I guess he was working on something else while we thought he was just hiding or what, because we didn't know what was going on. Because that interview from Jane Doe with NBC News had us all looking really strange at him. And I guess the whole time he was working, he was up to something. And you can really only expect that from a lawyer of his status, that he has to have a wild card somewhere. However, I believe that now this is turning into a show, okay? Because now we have the attorneys going at it and things like that, and we're not focusing on the things at hand because too much is going on between the attorneys and law firms and things like that. But as you can see from the title, Tony Buzbee sues Roc Nation for a legal scheme and wants investigation. So I guess now he did. Last week he did post on his Twitter that some men were going around claiming that they were investigators and they was trying to contact his old clients and things like that, trying to get people to sue him. So he did post that on his Twitter last week. We talked about that in last week's videos. And I guess this week, since they want to play, because Jay-Z lawyer been, stepping real hard lately. He came and did his little news conference, and I guess he thought he was good to go. Well, Tony Buzbee has something for him today, because as of this morning, Tony Buzbee has filed a lawsuit. So I'm going to read this little article to you guys, and then I'm going to talk about it. So it says Tony Buzbee just filed an explosive lawsuit against Roc Nation, and Jay-Z's lawyers media takeout confirmed. He's claiming that Jay-Z's company is involved in an illegal scheme. The Houston lawyer is saying that Jay-Z's team and his attorneys are involved in a scheme to try and stop him from filing lawsuits against himself and Diddy. Buzbee claims to have evidence of this scheme, which he says has been supplied to the authorities. Now, if you guys remember last week, in one of my videos, I talked about that, where he said he had a recording of these investigators, called one of his old ex-clients, and they recorded it. So he did say he had that, and from my knowledge, he also have them on video now as well. Okay, where are we? Let me see. Today, the Buzbee law firm filed suit against Roc Nation and lawyers Marcy, Croft, and Quinn Emanuel for violation of various state laws, including battery and impersonation of public official. The case was brought on behalf of a former client of the firm who was illegally solicited by agents working on behalf of the defendants. These agents pretended to work for the state of Texas and offered the former client money to sue the Buzbee law firm. This illegal conduct has happened more than 24 times to date and has resulted in 2 utterly frivolous cases against the firm. The lawsuit filed today alleges that the defendant's conspiracy is intended to obstruct justice and prevent the Buzbee law firm from pursuing cases related to the Diddy litigation in New York. The conduct isn't just alleged, it was caught on tape, you see? Defendant Marcy Croft, who describes herself on social media as part of Team Roc, is orchestrating the conspiracy along with assistance from defendant Quinn Emanuel. As you can see from the screenshot, Croft, Quinn Emanuel, and Roc Nation have a long working history. The suit alleges defendants Roc Nation is financing the illegal effort. And this the post. It showed he have receipts. This is a post that showed that she's, this law firm or this lawyer is affiliated with Quinn Emanuel and Roc Nation, so they can't deny it. Okay. So let's keep going. As set forth in the lawsuit earlier this week, agents acting on Croft's behalf again were caught on tape soliciting and offering money up to $10,000 to former clients of the Buzbee law firm to convince them to file a frivolous case against the Buzbee law firm. $10,000, that's the best y'all could do. Y'all, you want me to go up, you want me to file a fake case against one of the biggest attorneys for $10,000? Honey, I would have ran them off my doorstep. Stop playing with me. Anywho, let's keep going. These folks have now stooped to a new low to try to intimidate the lawyers of the Buzbee law firm from doing their important work. They now are contacting clients and former clients and actually offering them money to sue me. This conduct was specifically targeted at our firm, so we would not pursue cases related to the Diddy litigation. Let me be clear. We will not be bullied or intimidated. The defendants this time overstepped, got sloppy, and stupidly got caught at their illegal scheme on tape. That's crazy, y'all. We have reported this conduct to the authorities and intended to cooperate with the authorities to ensure all involved are prosecuted to the full extent allowed under Texas law. Man, look, y'all, okay? It done got bad now. However, I'm wondering why he addressing this and filing lawsuits. It just seemed like so many lawsuits are being filed. If I was the judge, I would be frustrated at this point because y'all playing games. Y'all should be focused on one thing. And honey, if he could come with receipts, if I was the judge, it'd be maximum punishment because you're playing with the courts right now. When there are the alleged victims who need to be heard, and instead y'all making this about yourselves and trying to see who got the biggest balls at this point. Like, what's going on? Two, Buzbee, what's up with your client who did this NBC interview? We want to know what's going on with that. I feel like we've been patient enough. What's going on? You steady filing lawsuits, which if you have proof, I would too. But I'm just saying, it's going back and forth. One day you thinking it's going to lean this way. The next day, somebody filed another suit is leaning this way. We really don't know what's going on. And yeah, those investigators, because you guys know that even content creators were contacted by these fake investigators, and they was even going to their home, not just contacted by phone. They've been actually going to creators' homes and things like that. So no telling what's going on with this. But he says he has proof. He said that on Twitter last week, that he have video recording. And he posted part of the transcript on his Twitter account last week. So I'm sure he has to have proof. Buzbee, I hope you got proof. Because, baby, your client got y'all looking kind of crazy. But, like I said, I don't think that this lawyer is as foolish as we think. I do not think this man is that foolish. I just feel like he's not playing his hand right now where we can see it. Something is going on. Because it's really crazy how he's quiet, but he allowed this girl to come out. What if it's a plot twist, y'all? You know I'm always coming with the what ifs. What if he realized that this client was a fake? And so what he did was allow her to go and do that interview, because everybody is wondering why he would even allow this to begin with, considering that we know he know better, right? So what if he knew that something was up with this client and that she was a fake, and he let her go do that interview just so she can set herself up, and he could show that that's proof that they have people coming forward and faking stories or trying to fake lawsuits and things like that. What if? Because that man got to be more strategic than what we think. There's no way that he let this girl or this woman get up there and do that interview right there like that, and he wasn't sitting next to her to make sure she didn't mess that up, because she messed it up real bad. So I feel like it's something deeper that we'll get the answer to eventually, because right now it's just looking all bad. But I think it's going to make sense soon. I believe that, because I just don't think that Tony Buzbee is careless enough, especially dealing with the type of people that he's dealing with. I don't think he's that crazy. I'm sorry. I don't think he's that crazy. So, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that do you think that we gonna find out something new? Do you think that he got something, that he's not telling us with this Jane Doe? Like, do you think he got a wild card? That's what I think. I believe he have a wild card that he could play, because otherwise, if he do not, even though he's filing this lawsuit, you still are going to be held accountable for bringing this girl forward and you didn't vet her. You didn't vet her. Do you think that he would be this careless to bring a Jane Doe forward to go up against somebody like Jay-Z and not vet them? I don't think he would, y'all. If that's the case, if that's what the outcome end up being, I'm gonna be so shocked, because he's an experienced attorney that has went up against big people, so I'm sure he know better. It's something else, but I don't know. That's just my speculation. Everything in this video is alleged. I don't know what's going on. He did file this lawsuit against Roc Nation, Quinn, Emanuel, and Marcy Croft today. I just feel like, they going back and forth with these lawsuits, and it's like now we not even focused on the case no more. It's these lawyers going up against each other, and it's turning into a show, like I said earlier. Okay, so let's see what happened. Tell me what y'all think in the comments, because again, it's so much going on. I'm only keeping up with what's coming out. Till next time, y'all, I gotta get out of here because I'm rambling at this point. Tell me what y'all think, and do you think what's gonna happen with this Jane Doe? Tell me what y'all think. Okay, bye, y'all.